Cool. We up. We up now, boys. Alright, so let's wait for this shit. So I got sent some Elixir malware by somebody. Bad news is I've never fucking touched Elixir in my life. Good news is it should be interesting. Let's see what we can do. It comes with an MD file that tells us all the shit as well. Just advanced polymorphism.
But now I'm winning and I feel like I belong here. Cause I was stuck having trouble moving on. Had to lose my family to appreciate the bond. And it took losing my homie to see how I'm living wrong. It's a shame he ain't around today.
Send to C2. RSA keys. Hotler DNS. Okay. That's interesting. I'm not sure if they wrote this or if they just gave it to me, but it's still pretty interesting. My wife's calling me. 1 second. Hi, dear. I'm streaming. What's up?
Oh, why is it done? I'll text you.
Okay, love you. Bye. So, yeah, we're gonna look at this shit today, and we're gonna go from there. So, advanced distributed exploit to use Gen server. I don't know shit about Elixir. I don't know if you guys know anything about Elixir, but I don't know shit about it. So, SMB exploits. Node. Trumbo. I'm assuming they wrote this and they wanted me to review it. So we're gonna do a malware review real quick. We'll just fucking okay. So if you're watching, for one, Eternal Blue will never work anymore. So it's useless. You should not use SMB. Well, SMB, RDP would be easier to use than SMB. RDP might be good. Success check. So there's no actual payloads in this. There's no payloads in it. It's just the baseline for it, it looks like. For systems with stall techniques. What registry key is it going to use? Okay, this is going to get caught pretty easily. WMI is super loud. That's interesting though. Ooh, what does this even do? I don't even know what this does. Let's find out. Fuck, man. I don't even know what that does. Let's find out. Give me a sec. Let's try it. Alright. What are we looking for? Namespace. What am I listening to right now? Oh, I don't want to listen to this shit. This is a good song. Let's listen to this. Namespace. Namespace alias is typically default root. Okay, so namespace is just the alias, root subscription. Create name my filter, event name, root, WQL. Select star from instance modification within 60 return. I think it's just getting info. My consumer command line template. Okay. Okay. I see what it's doing. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I like it. But then you create a service for it too. So why do you... Sorry. Before it got too ugly. No, it's not ugly. It's smart. But why are you using... The real question is why are you trying to start a service and add it to WMIC for the startup process? And put it in the registry key. One of these would be just fine. I think you should do the service because the service would be less likely to get fucked with. But I like it. It's smart. Logic using Windows API. Yeah. Creating system D for Linux person. Okay. Where no service system enable. Do you have any UAC bypassing or anything in here? Or is it just going to be for... I just woke up, so my brain. Oh, no, I'm not going to roast you. I might, actually, but... Do you have any UAC bypassing in here, or anything like that? Creating cron job. At reboot, path to worm. Okay, that'll work. I don't know if this would work or not. It might, but I don't really know. Cause, hang on. I'm gonna add whatever needed to fix. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I don't know if that'll work or not. You'd have to do echo-e /n if if that, yeah, if test, if dash d po directory, yeah, okay, here, okay, if dash d, wait, no, not d, test if file exists. I think it's dash f, yeah, dash f, dash f, then /n, /2, sound 1, 2, do sh, dash, I think it's dash c, one sec. Dash c, slash path, slash 2, slash worm. That would probably do it right there. So what this will do is it'll determine if the file exists, and if it exists, it'll run it using sh. So that way you don't get any like stupid bullshit where the file doesn't run and then it errors out as soon as it starts. Like, so it'll make this basically. There, let me fix the formatting. Yeah, so it'll make that. And then if this path exists, it'll run it. If it doesn't, it'll just skip over it. It'll pretend like it never happened. That'd be less likely to get caught, because if it didn't exist, when the when Bash RC started, it would give you an error telling you that it didn't exist. Here, I'll give you an example. This file. There, let's do /temp/nothing.exe. See, it'll tell you that it doesn't exist. So your best chance is to take it, put it in, wrap it in a comment or some shit, and just make sure that it will catch if it doesn't exist and it won't say anything. Because if it does, you're basically giving yourself away. That's my suggestion there. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, let's go back to the RDP and shit. So one, don't use Eternal Blue. It's not gonna work. RDP might work. That's a good one. SMB, shit like that. But don't use Eternal Blue. That's just pretend like this doesn't do anything. And then RDP is probably your best bet. As for poly, RDP and use SMB. That'd be my thing. Or you could try brute forcing. That might work. I've seen some ransomware operators very successfully brute force their way through an entire network for 7 days and get away with it. So most people will never know. Set up Windows, set up Linux. Okay. I'm setting up Linux for system. Okay. Registry. So my question to you is, which one are you wanting to actually use? You know, which one do you want to do? When do you want to do service persistence, registry persistence, WMI persistence? They'll all work, but this one is super easy to catch. This one's really loud. This one is less loud, but also likely not to work. So whichever one you want to use will work, but you should probably clear logs after you're done too. That's my thing for you. Hang on, my mom's calling. Hello, Madre. I'm streaming. What do you need?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm streaming. What's up?
Oh, you are?
Uh-huh.
You're busy? You're done? I called to say hi to you, to see what you're up to.
I'm working. I'll call you back when I'm done.
Alright, love ya.
Love you too, bye. Okay, yeah, so, sorry about that. That was my mom. You should... These are all good ways to do it, to be honest with you. And any persistence is going to be loud. But if you could find your own, it would be easier, but that's going to be harder to do. A lot of people use Explorer because it'll launch it under root. A lot of people use Windows services, yeah. I'd say use Windows services. That's what I would say. Just use Windows services. That would be easier. It's quicker too. Rejecting the German process. Placeholder, okay. Reboot, path to worm, cron tab. Same thing. Use this instead. So at reboot, do the, yeah. Check if it exists, and if it does exist, run it. If it doesn't, don't try to. Well, you don't really have to do that with cron tab because it won't air out. It'll show in the logs, but it won't air out like Bash RC will. I'm gonna go ahead and look at this real quick. Yeah. Okay. So you need to do echo-e. so that it'll accept the new lines. Otherwise, it'll just look like that. But install. I don't remember how fucking what is this called? I don't remember how system services. Yeah, system D services work. Yeah. This is file. Okay. Unit service. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. I don't know what install does though. What does install do? You save your VODs. Yeah, I do sometimes. But it'll be on YouTube all the time. It's also on Twitter and on LinkedIn and on Telegram. We're streaming on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Telegram, so it'll be saved on one of those somewhere. Handling with self-service. Okay, let's move on. Back off mechanisms. Expect lateral movement failed. What is this? Okay. That's smart. I like this. This is really smart, actually. That's a good idea. This is really smart. I like it. Well done. Try payload deployment. Deploy module payloads. Oh, exfiltration. Okay. Okay. I get it. Okay. Yeah, this is really smart. I really like this. That's a good idea. Good job. Shut back up. Okay. Okay, as for polymorphic stuff, I don't really see how it's gonna work. Let me look. Apply module random. I don't know anything about Elixir, so what I'm assuming this does is it adds random functions to the file and then just rewrites the file, right? Is that about right? It's it does exfiltration and lateral movement. So I'm assuming what it does, these functions are just rewritten to the module and then it rewrites itself. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Send a CT server or encrypted key. Okay. So do you do it during, okay, so for the C2 server, I have never touched Elixir, which I'm not so something like that. Yeah, I've never touched Elixir either. This is the first time I've ever looked at Elixir malware in my life. I like it though. It's pretty cool. So for the DNS exfiltration, do you do it via DNS text records or just send the data over? I'm assuming you're just sending the data. That's what it looks like. Encrypted. What are you gonna do if the data is too long though? Because text records and stuff like if you're gonna put in text records, they have a limit to how long they can be. I don't know how the limit what the limit is. 255 bytes. So they have a limit of 255 bytes. What you could do is you could chunk it into 255 bytes and do multiple records and put something that would show that they're the same thing, and then just build it back on that side. That would be smart. That'd be a good idea. I think that'd be a genius idea, actually. You should do that. So I think what you should do is take the encryption, chunk it into 255 bytes each, and then send each byte over with like a prepend of something that shows that it's that. You know what I mean? Like automatically generate a random prepend, and then you can go from there, take that prepend and put it all back together on the other side. That'd be a good idea. Find sensitive files. For sensitive files, PEM, docx, PDF. Do you not want just doc files? What about just doc files? They might be sensitive. PDF. This is a good list though. It'll work. But you might get some really shitty stuff. It just depends. Find network shares. Oh, let's see. It says share network. Let's see. List network shares. It says share network view. Oh, so hold on. That's Python. Oh my god. Is there not a way to iterate over shares? I don't think there is. Oh, this might work. Honestly, I have no idea. Okay. Stenography or stealth. Okay. There's another way you can do this. So, you could use stenography, which would work really well, and it'd be cool. Or, you could take PDF files and add up to 1024 bytes to the first 1024 before the header, and it'll still consider it a PDF file. So you could just generate random PDF files and then go from there. So either way you want to do it, it would work. This would probably be easier because stenography can hold more data. It just depends on what you want to do. Okay, so all in all, I like it. I think it's cool. I wish you would have put the actual logic for the exploits in here. That would have been way cooler. But I get why you put a placeholder. Yeah, I like it. I think it looks good. I think you did good. Good job. Like, hell yeah. I'm glad to see somebody writing malware. All in all, I think it's good. Yeah, no problem. I think it's good all in all. You need to make the bytes more though. Stronger encryption. And how are you going to decrypt it on the other end? That's the next question. I'm assuming this is just the actual worm itself, so that's fine, but you gotta do the decryption and all that good shit as well. Encrypt and chunk those after that. Cool. Yeah. Do that. And fuck yeah. Good job. Well done. I like it. Picasso. So, I think it looks good. I think you did well. I gave you some good notes, I think. Don't take what I say with a grain of salt because I'm kind of stupid, so just do your own thing. But I like it. Good job. Alright, any questions so far? Or anything? You got any questions about it? Cool. When you upgrade it, send it. I'll look at it again. That's it for now, guys, but that's all I got. I don't have anything else to do today. I'm still waiting on the shit for the router, so I don't have it yet. Shit. But yeah, cool. Appreciate it. Send it over when you're done with it again, and I'll go ahead and look at it. Thanks for sharing. Good job.